Welcome to my review of all the deaths / kill count from the 2014 short horror movie Lake Nowhere. I hope you enjoy this video. Death number 1 is Danny. Danny goes for an early swim in the cold lake, and while swimming, he is pulled under the water. He dies via drowning / possession, returning later on as a blue-skinned supernatural zombie entity controlled by the lake. Death number 2 is Fozzie the dog. When Danny returns to the cabin as a naked, blue-skinned, lake-possessed zombie, Fozzie the dog is his very first victim. Alexis wakes up and finds zombie Danny eating Fozzie before he turns his rage on Alexis and the rest of the human campers. Death number 3 is Mike. While burying Fozzie the dog, Mike is attacked by the masked maniac, who uses a rope that had been previously tied to some trees. The masked maniac takes that rope and wraps it around Mike's neck, strangling him. Then slings the rope over a tree branch, hanging him, and then proceeds to gut him with a machete. Death number 4 is Clyde. Clyde is violently chomped and bitten in the neck by the blue lake-possessed zombie Danny. He bleeds out after Gary uses a hatchet to stab zombie Danny in the head in an attempt to stop him and get Alexis, Gail, and Bonnie out of the cabin. Death number 5 is Gary. Gary manages to get the car started and gets Gail and Bonnie out of the cabin and safely into the car. But when he goes to go back into the cabin to get Alexis, he is stopped by the masked maniac. Gary attempts to shoot the masked maniac with a pistol, but gets decapitated instead. Death number 6 is Gail. Gail and Bonnie attempt a frantic getaway in the car. As Gail takes off and tries to drive to safety, the masked maniac manages to get on top of the moving vehicle. While riding the roof, he violently stabs the blade of his machete straight down through the car ceiling, piercing the top of Gail's head while she is in the car with Bonnie, and crashing the car into a tree. Death number 7 is Zombie Danny. After dragging away Gail from the car and finishing her off before bringing her to the shoreline, the masked maniac returns to the cabin to collect Clyde and Danny. Once he enters, he finds a still reanimated Danny. The masked maniac grabs Danny, while Bonnie hides outside and snaps his neck. Death number 8 is Bonnie. Positioned as the final girl of the movie, Bonnie grabs an axe, calls out the masked maniac, and threatens to bury the axe in the masked maniac's skull. The masked maniac turns around, runs towards Bonnie, grabs the axe handle before she can swing the axe with his left hand, and embeds his machete directly into and through her lower jaw with his right hand, killing her.